Hey, coming back with you here on Odell, and we're going to be going northbound on Odell because we had to go around the block because it's a one-way street going north, the other one's going south. But here we are on Odell from Wellington. Wellington is the city limits. Actually, it's the middle of the street that divides the route. I'm sorry, there's a whole lot of potholes here. That's why my voice is kind of cracking, because I'm hitting all these things here. Almost threw me out the window here. And this is just, and let me see if I can get an address. 3021 North Odell. Very, very bad street here. You got a lot of cave-ins over here. The curb, the sewer needs work. It's cracking on both sides. I'm going to pull over and let the traffic go by here. Okay, I don't want to be obstructing traffic because that is a violation of the traffic laws. You're not supposed to obstruct traffic. That means double park, triple park, not parking correctly next to the curb. That's the rules. Alright, as I'm coming up to Berry Street, I see the intersection doesn't have one of those islands on it or something. But as I'm crossing over from Berry, people are out trying to take care of their lawns. As I'm going on, the lawns are pretty well maintained. People are out here working. But here's an eyesore here. Jeez, this is very, very bad. Let me see if I can zoom the camera in over this Volkswagen here a little bit. The house is at 3119 North Odell. I mean, let me back up so you actually see a good picture of here. I'm going to be shooting over this Volkswagen. I don't know if you can see the trees and the overgrowth here. You know, somebody should be taking care of this property. The property owner should be held responsible for it. You can see it was for sale. He's probably not living here or something. This property's in distress. It's a pretty big lot. You got houses for sale across the street. You got a foreclosure right next to this house with the thing. Let me see if I can zoom out this window here. Let me maneuver the vehicle around, and as you guys can see, it's boarded up here. But that's a shame. I mean, this guy's taking care of his property, but it's a shame when they go into foreclosure. The guy next to him is in very bad condition. Got for sale signs on my left here. A lot of for sales out here. And I see they had a watch cat in front of the houses across the street. Watch cats are pretty good. What I mean by cat, I'm talking about, you know, like cats and dogs, but only this is a cat, no watch dog. But as we're going across the street on Belmont here, I see a business with the budget trucks here. And he's kind of parked on the sidewalk there a little bit. That's a violation. Anytime you encroach the sidewalk, that's a violation. It doesn't matter if it's one tire or half your vehicle or anything. If your car is on that sidewalk, you're in violation. As I'm trying to cross Belmont here, alright, that was the last car. We've got to do it safely over here. Excuse me. Alright, we're at, I believe this is the 3200 block here. Now, one thing that kind of upsets me here is when you got a business vehicle parked on a residential street. I mean, it's okay if somebody's working on your house and everything, alright, there's no place to park, that's fine. But, you know, when they're parked there overnight, that's a violation of the law. You know, these commercial vehicles should be parked on a state road. The state road is like Irving Park in Harlem. Addison is not a state road. Belmont is not a state road. But we'll get into that at a later date. Okay, as I'm crossing over to School Street, I don't see no island here. Certain neighborhoods got islands in front of them and certain neighborhoods do not. Alright, this is a one-way street going north. I'm still on Odell. It's a 3300 block of Odell. So you got a lot of trees going around the light poles. You got some water department markings here. You got a barricade sitting over in front of this fire hydrant. I don't know what these barricades are doing there. Everything is all done, completed, and they leave these horses out. I see some houses are for sale on my right hand side here as I'm going northbound. I see some more watermarks. There is no alley over here that I notice on the left side of the street, which would be the west side of the street. As I'm crossing Roscoe, I see a big tree right at the corner here. Okay, and I see my favorite tree here, the dark maple here, which I love those kind of trees. Gives more enthusiasm into the neighborhood. See a lot of low branch trees here. There's a huge pothole that they try to fix, and when you fix potholes like this, it doesn't do anything for the neighborhood here. I mean, you can tell I'm bouncing around here. I mean, they should grind that down and then asphalt it, not just throw asphalt on top of it, because it creates a hill and a depression and a hump. Alright, that's one of the things that when I become alderman, we got to take care of that. There'll be a lot of street scraping going on here in Patch by. I'm going to let this car go by here. He's sitting at the corner here. I guess we're, alright, I guess I'll go. He is on my right, so I keep him the right of way. Alright, as we're going down, there's been a patch at 3504 North Odell. And some patchwork there. Need some sewer work on these streets here. Some of these sewers are plugged up with tree debris. One thing I want to do when I become alderman is get these street sweepers out here and start sweeping these streets. I mean, I haven't seen a street sweeper as we were going down this street, you know, for a week or two as we're going down this street. I have not seen a street sweeper. Where is he at? Is he helping somebody else out? I mean, the street sweeper should stay in the ward that he's assigned to. I haven't seen a street sweeper on the street since I've been out here filming. Okay, as we're crossing over Addison Street, there goes the Streets and Sand van. I don't know if you've seen that, but he's going westbound. There's a lot of traffic on Addison Street. During rush hour, there's a lot more traffic. I notice there's a big pothole and sewer cave-in at 7325 West Addison, and I don't believe that's a city barricade there. Looks like some contractor may put it there. As I'm still trying to cross the street here, a lot of traffic here. So I'm looking down Odell Street here on just north of Addison Street. You notice there's a lot of trees that are overhanging in the middle of the street. You got a lot of wires crossing over. A lot of city workers live on this block here. You got a for sale house on the corner here. You got a lot of debris from the trees. This would be a good block for the street sweeper to go and sweep, because you got all these little bugs hanging on the street, and the street's getting muddy. Muddy, what I mean by muddy is a lot of it just disintegrates and it becomes like muck. Muck on the streets will go down the sewers and plug up the sewers. I'm going down just past Waveland on the 3700 block. I see a couple of patches out here. It looks like this may have been a private drain. Alright, I haven't seen no... Oh, that was a bad hump. I haven't seen the tree trimmers cut any of these trees, because I'm looking up at the trees. These trees have not been cut in a long, long time. I see wires from one side of the street to the other side of the street hanging down. It's the street lights. Because whenever they dig down here, they don't mark the electrical wires underneath. They should. I mean, the water department comes out here and marks where the mains are all at. I'm sorry to cut you off here. This is a lot of bumpy street here and everything. I just wanted to make a note of that. But again, getting back to the street markings, electrical should come out here before they dig and mark where the wires are at underground. They use a special coated wire, so if it gets wet, you don't get electrocuted down there. Okay, as we're coming up to Grace, I'll meet you on the next street over.